Stay where you're at. There we go. Sorry, guys. Yeah, the stream crashed and it kicked me out because it signed me out too. It noticed I was streaming and I wasn't on the app, and they were like, "You're not signed in." Basically, Twitch signed me out, which stopped the stream. It basically didn't let me stream because I wasn't signed in, technically. I hate when it does shit like that. I technically wasn't signed in on the app, so they signed me out. And I had to re-verify. Don't worry, I did not have to give my face. Technically, I have done face cam streams before, but that was like 2 or 3 years ago, back when I still had my office. The Xbox is kind of too far away from the TE for me to do a face cam. Unless I get an extension cord, maybe. I was winning, and then all of a sudden, the dude started doing these crazy fucking moves. And now I'm losing. But don't worry, we're still about 3 minutes into the match, so got plenty of time to catch up. He's only 3 goals ahead. Oh my god. He tilted the camera and he is shooting on the edge of the goal in my blind spot. And he keeps stealing the boost too. Demo, bitch. Take that. Fuck you. I got him good. He's waiting by my goal, the fucking arrogant prick. Take that. Yeah, it's almost as if you're only 2-4, it's almost as if you're only 2 goals ahead, and you shouldn't get too cocky. We got freaking 2 minutes left. I'm about to tie this bitch up. It's 3-4. I freaking hate when they can't buy the goal, though. It's so arrogant. It's like saying, you can't defend your goal for shit, and I have a guaranteed win, so I'm not gonna bother trying to do any tactics anymore. It's like, at least try a little bit. Say what you want about my defending skills, but at least I'm trying. I'm trying to do some battle sports tactics, which is what Rocket League is for. Yeah, some of it is luck and timing, but a lot of it is freaking strategy. Like me waiting until you left to do this. And then doing this. Yeah. I would kind of improvised a little bit because I initially was trying to aim it straight for the goal, but I missed. And so I had to improvise a little bit. We're kind of neck and neck right now. I do a goal, he does one. What's annoying about him doing it is that he's just camping Thunder and Nick. He's just camping by my goal. He's not even trying anymore. He's just like, I'm just gonna sit right by her goal and he like that's the problem with 1v1 is like they can sit and idle by their goal and then if you're not fast enough, they can just speed, take the boost and then camp by your goal and then hit it in the goal as if you're nothing. I always think it's funny whenever I do a Rocket League montage on Instagram and they're like, you look like you'd be a bad teammate. I'm like, I don't play 2v2 or team matches, so it's irrelevant. They're like, you're just making excuses. Not really. I mostly just play 1v1. Just telling you the truth. The only time I ever play 2v2 is when I'm playing with you, Thunder. We should do a Rocket League match again, streaming together again. Although last time I didn't get your message until you were already done, and then I felt bad. Okay, I lost that time. Was that a bot, Dork? Nick is tired of me asking this every time. You don't have to worry about exporting, though, anymore, Dork, because, I have Streamlabs Premium, which means we're technically streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I changed my name on my YouTube channel. It used to have my real name, which is Kira McKenzie, but then I changed it recently to my pin name on all socials, which is FireCrystal192Art, or Fire Art for short if my name is too big of a mouthful. Good luck, I just shortened it to Art. Originally, I was gonna say FireCrystal192 Art in games. So, but Nick said just do Art. That's too long. It was too long for Twitch too, apparently. It's a bot again. HUD was a real player. Well, this one's definitely a bot because I got that pop-up again. I don't know why, but every time I play a bot player, I get this weird pop-up on my Epic Games friends list. I kind of suspected it might be some of my friends trolling me or something, but Nick said that's not what's happening. So I don't know. I don't know why I get that pop-up message when a bot is playing. I just do. I don't know if anybody else who plays on Xbox with Rocket League gets that pop-up message or if it's just me. I don't know. But it's weird. Okay, well, I still reported HUD because he was being a dick. He was doing what bot players do. A lot of bot players can't by the goal and all this stuff. This is what I'm saying. A lot of dick players taught their bots how to be dicks. So now it's hard to tell the Smurfs from the bots now. Because apparently now there are bot Smurfs. So that's what I'm going to call them from now on. I'm not going to call them bot players. I'm going to call them bot Smurfs. Because that's what they are. A lot of times the bot players aren't even nice. They're basically real players, but they let a bot play for them. And so these are the Smurfs that are too lazy to play their own game. They're basically the AI art of the Rocket League community. Instead of playing their own game, they would rather have a bunch of ones and zeros play for them. Which I think is more lame than cheating. Because at least with cheating, it's like you're still playing the game. But with like bot cheating, you're not even playing anymore. Something else is. I don't know. Maybe I'm more embarrassing because I'm losing to a bot right now. What's more embarrassing, playing with a bot or losing to a bot? I'll let you guys decide that. I think playing with a bot is more embarrassing than actually losing to a bot. But it's like you don't use a bot to help you brush your teeth or go to the movies for you. Oh, they might in the future. People are asking ChatGPT whether or not they should go to the movies now. They're letting people use bots to think for them. I'll never do that. I've never used ChatGPT in my life and I don't plan to. I am a traditional artist. I have been learning how to do art since I was 5 years old. I have learned how to do animation, printmaking, ink drawing, markers, painting, all on my own free will. I thought for myself about it. No one told me I should do it. Okay. AI is for pussies. I said it. AI artists are the same people that use a fake imaginary anime girlfriend. Those are the same people, by the way. The same people who fell for NFTs and Bitcoin. No, thank you. Anybody says, oh yeah, AI art will get me chicks, you're wrong. Nothing turns us off more than people not willing to do their own effort. And Cybertrucks. Every time I see a Cybertrash, blah. I don't think I'm gonna win this one, chat. The bot has basically been spawn camping me this entire time. And I'm a little frustrated, not gonna lie. Alright, I'm gonna do another stream cool off session. I'm not even gonna attempt ranked right now because it's in stage 4, which means that the season's almost over. And ranked is like really, like if casual is bad, ranked is really, really bad right now. Like I can't even, like there are some days when I don't even win any of my matches. And I'd be playing like half the day. And I'm not gonna go around saying I'm the best Rocket League player in the world, because I know I'm not. But I do know how to play the game, and it's frustrating when you play like half the day and get like one win or something like that. It makes you question your own skills. It's like I've been having a lot of self doubt lately about my skills in the game. You know? 5 more matches. I don't know. Is it technically 5 more matches if I had to restart the stream because it cut out? I mostly just do these training sessions to remind myself that a lot of the grief that I have isn't my skills in the game, but a lot of cheaters and bots. So I try to reassure myself that I can still aerial and I can still do all this stuff, and that's not me. It's fuckers messing with my internet and my controls, and I try to prove it to myself that I can still play. You know, that reassurance, in a way. I'll probably start doing this as the game gets more and more toxic. It's like time for a cool off training session. Okay, back to the thing. I guess it would be kind of like, I know it's probably weird watching a streamer like do their training in the middle of a stream, But I don't know. I think it's kind of fascinating as a way of showing you guys, hey, this is how I do it. And yeah, I'm kind of doing the hard way of doing an aerial. I could just do bot cam, aim it more properly, but that's not fun. I like to challenge myself. I like to challenge myself not to do ball cam because sometimes you can't do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just can't. Either with ball cam, people can't do it. I've always been a no scoper. Nick knows this. My sister taught me how to shoot from a long distance in Slayer with sniper without using the scope. My sister taught me how to no scope at an early age, and I've never went back. I am a no scoper. I mean, technically speaking, these little things right here are arrow indicators. So it's not like I don't know where the ball is. I use the arrow indicators. I feel like, you should be able to play Rocket League or Pro Skater any way you want. People feel pressured to play in a certain way when they're gaming because this is how everybody else does it. So this is how you should do it. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Okay, see if I can get one good aerial. And then we'll go back to the matches. Just needed a... I know sometimes this can be just as frustrating as an actual match. Especially if you've been, like, trying to do aerials for, like, an hour and nothing is happening. This all comes down to timing, really. Timing and aim. Even though I'm hitting the stick at the right time, sometimes it's the force too. Sometimes I'm hitting it too softly, and then it doesn't want to go to the goal. So you gotta be boost, boost, wall, jump. And if you want to add a little twist to it, you can. A little corkscrew. Although, I'm not good at the corkscrew part, see? I'm not good at it. Hold on. See if I can do it. Corkscrew. Nope. Sometimes I have to do a little mantra in my head. Boost, boost. Wall. Goal. You're supposed to add a little jump in there, I guess. I don't know why, but I'm not doing it. I was doing it earlier. You guys saw. Maybe because I feel rushed. I feel rushed to show you guys. So I feel like I do my best aerials when I'm not rushing. When I'm just taking my time. It doesn't want to do it right now. I don't know why. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna do one more attempt, and if I can't do it, then I'm just gonna move on to a match. This was supposed to be my cooldown, and now I'm getting kind of pissed again. Hold on. Finally. I don't know why, but sometimes it just does not want to work for me, even when I do the right movements. Okay, I know I said I wasn't going to do ranked, Dork, but I kind of want to get back to Silver 3 at least. Okay? I'll try 2 or 3 ranked matches, and if it goes bad for me, then I'll go back to casual. I should be plenty of warmed up by now, because I did all those casual matches. But here I'll say it once and I'll say it again, there's no such thing as casual in Rocket League. Even casual mode is competitive. Rocket League is a pretty intense game. So if you can't handle casual, you probably can't handle ranked. Whew, that was nice. That is if something goes wrong. Okay? Now he's gonna wish for me to freaking lose so that I don't have to do ranked. Because he knows that if I lose a bunch of times that I'm gonna get pissed on stream. I try not to rage on stream. Because I'm already kind of a rageful person in real life. So I try to be more calm in my streams. But no promises. I've had some pretty good rage fits on stream before. Like when I tried to do the jungle drum level in Fall Guys. That one is always a one that gets me mad. I don't know how they're doing that when they do the speed thing and they somehow get me to go closer to them. I don't know how they're doing that. That's probably some weird cheat that I don't know about. But I don't know how. There's like this speed boost power up in Rumble, which is kind of like the Mario Kart Rumble level in Rocket League, where you can get power ups and stuff to assist you in the game. And I think they've created a cheat that mimics that boost power up sometimes, and it's really irritating. I don't want to assume everybody I play is cheaters, but a lot of people are cheaters now in Rocket League. I blame Fortnite. Because as soon as they started inviting Fortnite players into Rocket League, it's like There's a lot more cheaters than there used to be. I don't know, Dork. I don't know if I'm gonna win anymore. I got 4 wins, and then I'm just getting bad luck after bad luck. They keep switching the freaking camera on me, too. Because I know the camera wasn't in that position before. You gotta be kidding me. Is this why you wanted me to do casual in this match? Or in this stream? Kidding me. Sorry guys, I disappointed you. I don't know why, but like I'm not doing super great. And I don't think it's my playing. I hope not. I don't know. I'll let other people be the judge of that. I switched back to casual. I'll just play ranked later off stream because nobody wants to see me division down to fucking bronze. I want to try to go for a aerial, but I don't know. Every time I try to do it in game, it just goes bad for me. It's like I'm somehow caught in the middle where a lot of casual matches are too easy, but ranked is too difficult. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? I wish there was a medium mode, like medium, like casual competitive or something like that. You know, for the people who still want to do competitive but don't want to deal with the dicks. I don't know why, but they figured out a way to like trick me into hitting the other way. They like bump me so I hit it towards my goal instead of theirs. Is this like a weird camera tilt, like cheat or something? Dork? They forfeited. What the hell? Okay. That's weird. Nope. That was my fifth win, but I don't know if it should count if they forfeit. I'd rather just win outright. I hate when they quit, actually. I want to win for real. A forfeit win is just like, oh, you're too bad, so I gave up. I don't know. Maybe it isn't that, but a win is still a win. Even if they quit, it's like if I'm kicking ass and they leave, I understand. But if they're like easily evading me and they just quit because I'm not a challenge for them, is that really a win? I guess Thunder went to bed, or she's lurking. She just sort of disappeared. Was Candy Cane or whoever I played in a competitive a bot? I can handle the truth if it was just a Smurf. Okay? I'm not some snowflake. I can handle it if it was just a dick person, I guess. Oh, I hate when they do this crap. It feels weird. It's like when it's like that game where they tie your legs together. It's like we're attached. It's weird. Congratulations, you just own gold. I think they were trying to get me to own gold, but it didn't work. Nice try. Bink. I hate when they freaking evade my. I hate when they evade my popping. I hate when they invade my what's it called again? Flicks, yeah. I hate when they invade my my beginning kickoff flick. Because I try to put a bunch of power into those, and just for them to like act like it's nothing, it's insulting. And that is my 6th win. I'm actually doing pretty great, actually. Yeah, but I've done like, what, 8 or 9 matches, and I've won only 6? It's kind of bad. I don't know. What do you think, Dort? Man, I miss Electrician and everyone. Where did everybody go? I guess, if I start streaming more regularly, they might show up again. But, I don't know. I need to be blah. I need to be more assertive. Like when it's my streaming day, I need to be like, it's my streaming day. you know? Sometimes when people want to watch stuff with me, I just say, okay. They go, it's just going to be one episode, and then they fall asleep out in the living room, and then I go, well, there goes my chance to stream. I should be more assertive. I should be like, nope, this is my streaming date. Okay, but we're doing Marvel Rivals or Sea of Thieves next time. Because you're the one who told me I need to take a break from Rocket League, and then you made me do a Rocket League stream. So you owe me. Maybe I'll do Splitgate Arena next week, if the game's still up. I miss Splitgate. I don't really like the new one that much. I was part of the beta, technically, of Splitgate. So I got beta tester tag. Me, Nick, and Thunder were all part of the beta for Splitgate, so it's always fun to know that. Oh, come on, really? They waited until I turned completely around to fucking demo me. Jerk. They watched me awkwardly dribble to the side and were like, I'm gonna demo them. Admittedly, not very good at dribbling in this game. But I still try. Ugh. There's the pop up. It's a freaking bot, of course. That's why it's going to be extra satisfying to kick your ass to prove you don't need a bot to play for you. Idiot. Yep, like clockwork, they're gonna go off to the side. They're gonna do the blind spot. Because they do the same fucking thing. And then they're gonna try to go over there. And go over there. I wonder if there's like specific bots that just do the same thing with every player they have. I'm not really reporting at this point because I'm upset. I'm reporting because people deserve to play real players. Even me. No matter how bad they are at Rocket League, they deserve to play a real person, damn it. My god. They keep stealing the fucking boost. Whew. Okay, I managed to tie it up. I just hope that I'm able to fucking beat this bot's ass. Shoot. I missed. Oh no, you. Ugh. Dork. This is really annoying. Honestly, I would rather be smurfed every day of the week by a real person than to deal with a bot that fucking camps at the goal and fucking just like. See that? Did you see that? I should have fucking gotten a goal. It went into the fucking goal. And they somehow saved that crap. Oh my god, I should have won. I'm so mad. That went in, you saw that. You guys saw that. Oh, these fucking bots. I just need a minute, just do some breathing exercises. Because I have anxiety, sometimes when I get stressed out, my heart tends to palpitate, which is why I hate when people are jerks to me at the skate park. I want to say something like, "You're gonna stress me out into a panic attack, asshole." But it's not like they care. They think a woman, a big woman on a board, immediate gatekeep. Okay, that's not fair. Not all skaters are like that at the skate park. Most people ignore me, which is what I want. I don't want attention on me. I just want to be left alone. It's like, you stay in your guys' corners, I'll stay in mine. Thank you. I'm mostly just joking around about that comment a little bit. But that has been my experience. I'm sure if you're a bigger girl and you go to the skate park, I'm sure yours is going to be different than mine. Hopefully. Can we please normalize skaters of different body types? I'm so tired of a skater needs to be a tall, thin guy with a beanie and an oversized shirt and baggy pants. When did skating become a fashion contest anyway? Skating's supposed to be about the love of skating, even if you're just riding around in the skate park. It's not about what shoes you have or what brand of clothes you're wearing. I think it's really stupid. When I was a kid, you know what I wore to the skate park? I wore a black shirt and a plain black shirt, and I tore it to shreds. I didn't get it pre-torn at Walmart. I fucking tore it up myself from falling over all the time. Granted, that was back when I did rollerblading, not skating or skateboarding. I love my dad, but sometimes he would frustrate me because he would say shit like, now that you're finally starting to skate, I'm like, I've always skated. Like, rollerblading and roller skating are skating too, not just skateboarding. Same with surf skating and longboarding. I'm just tired of people thinking that popsicle skating is the only way to skate. What about free skates? What about Heelys? I've always wanted a pair of Heelys, but now I'm 30, so it's not appropriate for people to have Heelys. It wouldn't be appropriate for me to have any. That's what I kind of want to spread on my channel when it comes to my skate videos, that you can be a different size and that you can skate different stuff. Like, I might start bringing my roller skates with me to the skate park too, not just my surf skate. And maybe I can practice changing into them in different parts of the video. Because I need to get better at my quads too. They're sitting collecting dust. I used to go to the roller disco events downtown, but I stopped doing it because they were late. The roller disco events were like at 7 to 8, 7 to 9 at night. And a lot of times they said all wheels welcome and everybody's welcome, but sometimes people would make fun of me just because I brought my skateboard, or they would make fun of me for not being good enough. Like, excuse me, I didn't do, I'm kind of new to quads. I grew up rollerblading, and I don't really quad skate outside on blacktop asphalt that often. You know what I mean? I don't know. The person who ran the event was really nice to me. But, what made me, hey, hey King, I'm just playing Rocket League. I'm just doing a casual stream. I guess you could call it like a test stream in a way. I might be a little bit rusty because I haven't played on stream in a while. Plus, Rocket League has been really, 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 really toxic lately. Like, I think out of the 11 or 12 matches I've played today, I think only 5 or 6 were real people. Ugh. That's how bad it's gotten. I'm also losing because I'm not really paying attention. I'm just doing a ranting about how skating treats plus size women, you know? Like sometimes people are just naturally big, and I have been I have worked out my entire life, okay? I've taken fit camps, I've taken weightlifting, I played basketball, I was in track and field and cross country. You know, you don't know what anybody's story is by looking at their body. Sometimes someone is thin and is unhealthy. And then other times people are bulky or plus size and are healthy. Like every time I go to the doctor says I'm healthy. She says I'm fine. Probably could stand to drink a lot less sodium, though, with all the Mountain Dews and Monsters. Probably a good plan. I was doing pretty good on this match, and then I blinked and he had 8 points. Oh my god, I'm quitting this match. I am. I'm kind of stressed out lately, to be honest. I used to pride myself on being a pretty decent Rocket League player, but lately the game has gotten more and more sweaty. Like, this game has a really high skill ceiling. And oftentimes I used to go to my office and I used to do these little karaoke sessions. I would sing and train half the night and talk to my friends while they played their games. But lately, um, I haven't really been doing that because I've been trying to have a life outside of gaming. You know, uh, I've been getting more into photography lately. I've been practicing birding actually, taking pictures of birds. There's this like local park by my house that has a pair of barred owls, and I've been taking a picture of them over the few couple of months. I first spotted them in March, and sometimes I'll skate for a while at the park, and then I'll wait for them for 2 to 3 hours. Sometimes they won't show up, like today they didn't show up, and my camera died before I could get any shots of them if they did. Most of the time, you know, I come to the park and they're right there. The good thing about barred owls is that out of all the breeds of owls, is they like to perch really low, and they like to live in more urban areas, so they're used to people. At least the ones in the neighborhood park by my house. And so they nested in the neighborhood park, and I kind of made friends with them in a way. Like, if you go enough times and you visit an owl enough times, they'll recognize you. So, I've gone for since March, so I kind of formed a unlikely friendship with these owls. But don't get me wrong, I still keep my distance because I know that they are wild animals. But the other day, they let me get pretty close to them to take a photo. That's because I gradually, you know, slowly stalked up to them. I didn't like. You have to be slow when approaching a barred owl, because if you like snap a twig too hard, or even scuff the dirt too hard, they'll mom calls it turkey mode, because like sometimes when barred owls squat down to do their like alert call, the alert howl, they kind of look like they have a neck of a turkey. So mom calls it turkey mode. And you know, barred owls have this call that is called "Who cooks for you? Who cooks for you all?" They kind of sound like small dogs. So when I first heard the call, I thought it was like a dog barking. But it's who Woo hoo hoo. That's what it sounds like. I've been practicing my barred owl so that sometimes I can owl call them. I don't do owl calls very often because sometimes if you're good at it, they'll see you as an enemy bird, I guess. Or you'll overwhelm them and scare them off. But I think when I owl call, they know I'm not an owl now. So I don't think it scares them when I do it, but it depends on the owl, I think. Obviously, the picture quality varies. Sometimes they perch really low and I'm able to get good photos of them. And then other times they perch really far away and I can't get a good shot of them. So obviously I got really lucky the other day. The male perched right next to me. Perch means land, by the way. They perched by a tree pretty close to me and they let me sneak around to get a good shot of them, and luckily it was midday, so the sun was at a pretty good uh lighting for the photos. I even got them smiling at me. Like I did like a little closed eye smile where I go key, and they mirrored me. They smiled at me, which I thought was cool. I'm waiting for. I kind of want to sell them, but I also kind of don't want to sell them. If that makes sense. Um, I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't connect on Discord with people I don't know. Plus, I'm not really on Discord that much anymore. I mean, I have a Discord server for the channel, but it's a pretty small community. Only like 35 people are in the server. And there used to be 47, but some of my streaming friends left the server, and I'm a little butthurt by that, but I understand you don't want to have a bunch of servers that you rarely visit on your timeline. I mostly just use Discord to talk to my friends or watch stuff, really. Like we'll watch Fallout or Lucifer or something in the movie mod channel. I made a movie channel just for me and my mods to watch stuff. There is a movie there is a movie theater for everybody in the server to use, but no one really ever uses it. I also made art and gaming channels for people to draw and hang out and game and hang out, but they never use those either. I'm starting to wonder if I should get rid of them. I don't know. But they're there if people want to use them. Because I tried to make this into a big art and gaming Discord. And a couple of my art friends have posted artwork in the art channel. I'm an ink artist, so I made the channel name Incredible Art. I thought the pun was very punny when I made it. Alright, well, I don't know if I'm gonna get any more wins today, Dork. Admittedly, I'm having a hard time adjusting to talking while playing again. I don't know. I think we have a bot comment. I don't know. Are you a bot? I think bots would say they're not a bot. So, I think this will be my last. I think this will be my last match. Oh, great. Username with stars. That's usually not a good sign. That either means this guy's super toxic or he's a bot. Double points if he has an anime picture. For some reason. Okay. Can you look up if this person's a bot? And he's camping by my goal. I'm getting really fed up of this tactic. I also hate when they, like, go fast enough to be by my goal, and then they sit, and then they wait until I get closer to defend the goal, and then they hit it in. I hate that too. I guess it's marginally better than the people who just sit by my goal. None of my hits seem to be landing any. And they keep following me. They're shadowing me. By the way, I was doing this for years before it was popular. Okay? And everybody said my style of playing Rocket League was like ball chasing. They hated it. And now everybody's doing it. I've been doing this before it was cool, okay? Go watch my clips in 2016 and 2017. I was doing this years before it was the popular thing to do. That is such a bullshit. Did you see that, Dork? They like camped by my fucking goal and still fucking made it on the side of the wall. Thanks, I guess. They made a goal for me Thanks, dude, but I know how to make a goal. I just have to deal with you being a fucking asshole and not letting me. I could make my own goals, thank you. He's probably one of those mansplainers that tell me I need to learn how to play the game, and he can teach me how. It's like, thanks, dude. I've been playing the game for 9 years. I know how to play the game. It's helpful if people don't fucking camp by the goal and steal all the boost and basically defend every single shot I make. Okay, I'm done. Alright, I'll try to train more, because Rocket League has gotten really, really bad, guys. But I know that's no excuse to play bad. You guys deserve better quality, and hopefully in the next stream I'll be back to normal. You know, being able to talk and stream at the same time is not something I used to be so confident in how I talk to you guys. Well, confident might be a strong word. I used to be really good at playing and talking. But since I haven't really done it regularly, steadily, in like 2 years, I'm like lucky to stream every 4 months. And that's bad. Believe me, it's not from not wanting to. It's finding time to do it when you have a lot of family members who keep telling you they want to hang out with you every single day. But anyway, let's not get into that. This is not a therapy session. I will talk to you guys later and see you next time. Until then, I will be create and inspire, and a love for what you do never retires. Until then, I am going to retire off this stream due to sanity. I declare insanity. Because I am trying my best here. But every single shot I keep trying to make is not landing. And I think that's a good sign to temporarily rage quit, okay? It's not quitting, it's just quitting for now. Sort of like saying it's goodbye, but goodbye for now. Because, like, every single hit I was trying to do was just not happening. Anyway, it's best to end the stream before it gets too long and before Twitch kills the stream on me again.